Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Tarot Tuesday. Let me just get rid of that mask. Yes, last week we discussed online relationships. Today we are going to pull 3 cards on Tarot Tuesday, all about that impatience. Should I make contact or should I hold back and let them make contact? That burning desire that's really frustrating, keeping you up at night, what to do. So there are 3 sets of tarot cards. 1, 2, 3. One with a Selenite, one with a Rose-Quartz, and one with a... I forgot the name of the crystal now. Snowflake Obsidian. So one with a Snowflake Obsidian. Calm your mind, your body, and your soul. Get that symbiotic relationship going. And when you've made your choice on whether it's a Selenite, Rose-Quartz, or Snowflake Obsidian, we can do the self-reads for you. So if you chose the Selenite, this crystal here, let's see what unfolds for you. Okay, first and foremost, make sure you do your due diligence, because deception and trickery is everywhere in the world. And yes, you may feel in love, you may want to feel in love desperately, but in life things aren't always as what they seem. And there is a few little avenues and angles that might make you upset. But the good thing about it is, by you doing your due diligence and by you checking out all angles of the scope, you're going to rise, and you're going to rise to be the king or queen that you're meant to be in life. Alright, it's coming from a state where everything just did not work out for you. Frustration, it's so many different angles. The whole project, the whole puzzle has just fallen apart in the past. But that's good in a way, because it's allowed you to close off chapters and start a new journey. And whether you should pounce, so this is the point being, the right now for you at this moment in space and time, as long as your mind, body and soul are clear, you can plant those seeds and start working on a more valuable foundation. Balance out life. You know, the big question, I love this card here because we're talking about questioning what to do. And yes, the tempestuous storms within our minds flow and they get intense, but what to do? Face those inner demons, and believe you me, if someone is not being fair and upfront, bring it into the open so they know you are aware of it. And should you pounce? Yes, most certainly. You should be the one making that first contact, keeping the flow of communication going, and most importantly, be cool about it. Don't go from 0 to 1,000. Just be cool. Just be cool. You know, hi, how are you? I love heart. Some kissy wolf. That's what my wife always does for me. She sends me like these wolf whistles. It always gets my motors going. So try something different. Don't get all deep and philosophical about it. Just short, sweet, and work on those dopamine factors. You know, those short little fixes that make people happy. And it will most certainly work out for you to know what it is that the end game is. Thank you so much. So if you chose the Rose-Quartz, this lovely universal stone right here, let's see. You're in that relationship. What to do? Oh, should I make contact? Should I keep quiet? And first of all, everything is in your favor. And yes, you want to walk away from an area of sadness in your life and just cross that bridge to a unionship of unconditional intimacy That is a wonderful goal to have. Just be careful of being a little bit short-tempered. You know, if you were a little bit short-tempered in the past and a little bit irritated and you said things out of turn, remember the stop process that we talk about. Stop, take a deep breath, observe the situation, practice it, and then proceed with what works. This helps us get our emotions and our rational mind in sync, so you work out of that sweet spot in the middle, the wise mind part, and then you don't make blunders. It's so amazing, you know, that in every single reading so far we've had actually the most powerful card in the pack, which is the star, and I'm married to a star, so how amazing is that? So with contemplation, okay, so now this is where it gets tricky. The quick question: will you lose him or won't you by making contact? You know, when emotions get you down, like this here, I don't know if you can see that, and you bound and you tied up and you're scared, all these fears are running around in your head. Sometimes it's better to take a leap of faith and make contact, just to keep the continuity going in the relationship. Don't be overbearing, don't be a stalker, but nothing wrong with a message every second day. Hello, how are you? You know? And when they communicate and respond back, then you can pick it up from there. You know, otherwise you're going to end up driving yourself insane. And where it's going to in life for you specifically with the self-read is temperance, a balance of emotions, and knowing how to juggle your own emotions, which is more importantly, because that helps with the foundation in life. Thank you very much. So if you chose a Snowflake Obsidian, the stone, funny enough, is very good with addiction. So if you've got an issue in a relationship that you feel that you're almost addicted, get yourself a Snowflake Obsidian. It will help soften and lower that curve of expectation, which is very important. Remember we're talking about, should I make contact, shouldn't I? And from what I can see in the cards that are already laid out, no. Straight up, and I'll tell you why no, as the reading unveils. Pull back your energy, allow them time to miss you, allow them time to prove. Now ask yourself, do they show that they love me? Not a case of do they say, I love you, or do they actually physically show that they love you? Are they doing endearing things for you? This is very important. There seems to be a lot of healing that has happened in the past, and a little bit of issues getting through daily tasks. You're feeling downtrodden, feeling a little bit done in by because of all the effort that you put into the relationship. But you really have not to worry. The relationship is solid. Look, there's the Lover's card, and that's in your environment. So there is love in the air. It has great potential in working out, but a lot of communication is needed. And the question is, will it be emotionally fulfilling? When it comes to Maslow's hierarchy needs, you have something that's called your esteem levels, whereby, and we've spoken about this many times, it's your family, your love, your where do I stay, all that type of stuff. After that, you get something which one can debate as transcendence. When you start working in a relationship and there's a bit of a power struggle between two people in life, those, funny enough, is just a stage to get to unconditional intimacy. But if you work on a relationship together and you grow together, when a building block is pulled out over here, it starts to collapse. That's why it's so important for this specific reading and for you is to build your own foundation so you're both strong collectively as individuals and you meet in the middle. So then when anything, the world can throw anything at you, you'll be able to deal with it with great scope and great precision. Now, most certainly, it's good to dream and wonder, what's going to happen with making communication, because you're missing them so much. And yes, I do get it, but stick to your guns, stick to the decisions that you have made. Don't make contact. Allow them to be the first to make contact with you, so you can set boundaries in place and know in yourself that you are truly worthy of this person. If you're going to carry on being the one that's going to push out and just carry on leaning forward and doing all the effort, there's no boundaries, there's no uniformity in life. It needs to be a 50-50, not a 60-40 or a 90-10, a 50-50, and you work on the relationship together. So allow them to make contact with you. And if they get a little bit cheeky and a little bit mean, set your boundaries. Very important, set your boundaries. So whether you're a male or a female, that they do not take advantage of your kind nature. Thank you. Hi. So, if you like what you heard and like what you saw, I hope the message has resonated with you as an individual, wherever you may be around the world. Please look me up under Psychic Mix if you'd like a personal one-on-one session with myself. My name is Arcadian. And share this video. Let's spread the light, the love and light globally. I know everyone needs healing in life. So in the sense of that, here's a lovely blue lace agate. Look at this beautiful stone. I'm sending you a lot of energy through this channel. Hope it receives you and it can calm those little issues that are frustrating you. Much love and namaste.